Hey folks, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to Parkasaurus. In today's video, we're going to take another look at the brand new Sea Monsters DLC and update, which you can check out on Steam right now. I've built myself a little park, not even on proper sandbox mode. I just built this from the ground up. It's not very big, but it's a 5-star park and has lots of money and lots of lovely things. All running very, very well. What we're really going to focus on today is unlocking and releasing a Mosasaurus and a MEGALODON, two creatures that I've never seen before, so really excited to check those out. But first, I'm going to give you a little tour of my park. So we've got like a little entrance plaza here. We've got our Triceratopses. Someone in the last video, yes, they do have hats on. Someone in the last video mentioned that they look like they're made out of gummies, and they really do. They look delicious, and I want to put my mouth on them. Over here, we've got a couple of Stegosauruses, one with a fez, because fezzes are cool. A couple of Stegos over there. Tell you what, let's hop into first person for this bit. Oop. Over here, we have our Shantungosaurus, our gigantic hadrosaurid right there. Looking absolutely terrifying, to say the least. But yeah, pretty cool. And over on this right-hand side... Oh, I can't get out. Oh, I can't get out. Oh, man. Parkour. No. I can't even go through the gate. Yeah, I can. Parkour. Over here, we have our large deserty, prairie sort of environment. We've got some Brachiosauruses, as you can see. That one's going hardcore with a box. And again, a fez. Fez is really good, by the way. And over here, we have Gastonia. Looking... having a little roll, having a little fez wear. Okay, couple more exhibits to show, so let's just hop out. We've got my only aquatic, so we're going to be building over here. This is my very light on the ground aquatic zone. Over here we have some Archelons. We've got a couple of those, big old turtle boys. This one's got a pirate hat, one of the best hats around. Definitely suits an Archelon as well, I think. Looks absolutely lovely. You stick a hat on them and they get more popular, basically. This little guy, I can't remember his name. It's something pretty obscure. What is it again? It is Atopodentatus, which I think I've heard of, but it's definitely not a mainstream dinosaur, to say the least, or a mainstream aquatic creature, I should say. And finally, down in the bottom right, we have a little Oviraptor habitat, so let's check that out as well. Not actually seen these guys yet. What are you doing? You look beautiful. It's hard to tell what they look like because of the hats. That's my fault for putting the hats on, but I wanted to make my park more popular, and that requires hats. But there you go, Oviraptor, lovely stuff. So, that is all my exhibits so far. Park is all running very smoothly. My only problem is, oh, and also I showed you in the last video the ghosts and ghouls and zombies. That's been fixed. You remember they were T-posing? That actually works now. My only concern is this little, I don't know what this info booth does. It's constantly got a, do I drop people onto it? Is that what I do? I don't know. Do I have to put a staff member onto it? No, see, I tried that. I have no idea what you do with that. I honestly have no idea at all. So, what we do is we ignore it. It's going to keep sending out an expedition. Been doing a lot of work on this as well. I've got tons of money. We can set an automatic dig. You can see I've got all these efficiency things going on, and teamwork and muscle identify. You can level your staff members up to make them much better diggers. And since we're loaded, it doesn't really matter anymore. Right, so I've already bought a couple of gems. Let's hop into town, though. And... See here, you need epic gems. Both the Mosasaurus and the Megalodon are like... Also, Wallace, by the way, absolute Chad. First security guard I ever got, right at the start of this playthrough. And has caught about 5,000 thieves at this point in time. You'd think they'd give up. Anyway, so there's different levels of gems, and high-level creatures require better gems. And you have to... It takes some time to unlock the epic gems. You need a lot of science points to get that. It's 20,000 just for the gem. And if we then go into eggs, you can see I've unlocked the Megalodon and Mosasaurus. So we can now create... a couple of Megalodons and a couple of Mosasaurus, 3 of each, I guess. I've done a lot of aquatic digs to prepare for this video, as you can see, tons and tons right there. And now we can spend the rest of the video. Look at, just by the way, I know the creatures are a little bit rudimentary in morphology, because at the end of the day, it's that kind of cartoony, lightweight, hearty kind of game. But just look at this prehistoric species list. Look at the size of it. It is gigantic, and some really, really cool species in there. It's got all the big hitters. You've got your T-Rexes, your Wahuasaurus, but you've also got Ampelosaurus and Animantarchs and anyone else obscure there? Oh, do I need a Sarcosuchus? I might just grab Sarcosuchus as well. I mean, I've never seen the Sarcosuchus. Let me just grab some... what gems did it need rare? Is it rare? It's just cool. Wait, that's an Oviraptor. God damn it. Right. Can't buy any more rare gems. Sarcosuchus. Oh, it's epic gems. I'm an idiot. My brain doesn't work. There we go. It's so nice having all this money. Right. A couple of Sarcosuchuses as well, because why not? But then you've got, you know, Hesperosaurus and who else is obscure? Ankylosaurus is relatively obscure. Especially when you pronounce it the way I just did. Anywho, so let's get started. I've got some fancy new glass wall. Oh, I've got rock. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I can flood this. I think I probably can. That's cool beans. Right, so we're going to just clear some stuff out of the way. I'm not going to worry too much about this. At the end of the day, I'm probably done after this for now. You know, in terms of this playthrough at least. So, just kind of want to check out the DLC, really. But we'll try to make it moderately... It has to be moderately viable, right? I've spent a lot of time on this park. I'd like it to stay pretty, at the very least. Okay, so you enter, you see that there, and then I think we need a heavy hitter kind of curling along here. That's a viewing area, so that... Actually, we're gonna go build in this top left corner to kick things off. Gotta plan around my bloody Brachiosaurus exhibit. Grumble, grumble. Delete all that nonsense. Right, so we're gonna try this new rock... Ooh, plexiglass. Okay, let's go for that one first. Let's start from about here. Actually, the first thing you should do... Oh my god. So much stuff. Too many hats. The first thing you should do is check how much size they need. So Mosasaurus needs 700, that needs 700, and forget the Oviraptor. Sarcosuchus needs 490. So for 3 Mosas, we need a 2100 size habitat. Let's just pause the game for a second. Let the lovely little music play. So there's no way to tell before you build the bloody thing, but I'm going to 55. Oh, maybe you can. What if it's 50 by 50? Is that going to be 2500? That's an interesting idea. I've never really thought about that before. That actually might be the key that I've been looking for. Yeah, alright, fair enough. It's just a... If you're going to do a square anyway, that obviously works. Sweet. This exhibit, I think this might be too small, actually. We might need a much... Are you bigger? Yeah, we're going to need a bigger wall for this, I think. Because what I want to do, I don't want to do in the below ground aquatic habitat. I want to flood it with water, basically. Big old... ocean. So what we do, we've got our fences there. I'll tell you what, let's speed up time and try to get back to daytime. And then we go into our this button here. We go into smart water and we just kind of... Is that going to work? Maybe. Hard to tell. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is me learning, by the way. Right, let's just replace it with glass. Straight up glass, because I know that works. It's nice and tall. I think this is what you have to use, unfortunately. It would have been cool to use the rock, but you can see how much deeper this looks already, right? So we've got lovely glass, and we're going to grab our terrain again. We're going to grab a smart water, and the smart water just floods up to a point. You can set it to different heights and stuff like that. So if you, like here, for example, I had a little beach area. I could flood above that if I wanted to, but of course I don't because it's Archelon, etc. So just, you know... There we go. Filled to the brim, ladies and gentlemen. To the brim. I'm going to also replace this back wall with concrete. Can I do that? Ooh. Oh, what have I done? Oh, that's pretty cool. It's created like a ramp. It's not at all what I wanted to do, but it's pretty cool. No, it's kind of broken it now. There we go. Flood up, my friend. Flood up. Oh, I have to do this again. Sorry, I shouldn't experiment in this video. I'm meant to be efficient and intelligent. Like a badger. Okay. So, let's grab our Mosasaurus. Dot those in there. Now, that's not all we need to do. As you can see, the Mosasaurus requires a photic biome. And right now, we are not photic. We're not actually anything. So what we do is we go into here. We go into ocean. We're going to grab this. And we're just going to make a big old square. Bonk. And it is now photic. If you wanted to make it lagoon or beach. I mean, it's deep, so it's photic. If we then warmed it up a little bit, it would become a lagoon instead, basically. That's how it works. Easy peasy. So let me do a little bit of path work. I've had like a system for the entire game. It would be silly to ruin it now. And the system is... I don't know why this is the system for what it's worth, but the system is that I do those little brown squares right in front of the exhibit. And they're always there. And that is just the way things be. They don't think it do be, but it do be. It do be. Okay, I'm going to want like a little bit of a fancy thing going on. Let me split across here a little bit. So we've got room to do stuff in the middle if need be, right? Oh no, odd colour dino poop. Right, that means we have to go to our Gastonia exhibit. /Brachy. Gotta name your exhibits or this gets very, very difficult, believe me. You can see that it's a little bit sick. That's okay. We're just going to give some general medication and it should be okay. Wait for those to come in, and whilst that's going on, let's set up for our Megalodon as well. I think just having this little section over here with Megalodons and with Mosasaurus is, you know, it's an absolute winner, isn't it, really? It doesn't get much better than that. So 50 by about 50 again. Bonk. Alright, no. No. Thank you. There we go. Also, you can build nicer looking habitats if you wanted to be crazy like that, but we don't stand for that kind of thing here on the BestInSlot channel. We stand for ugly exhibit design and efficiency. That's what I'm known for, right? Okay, let's knock that down one by one. Do my little line there. I don't know why. Leave me alone. Yeah, people are confused, but we are ready. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There we are. Our little they look fantastic. Now, they're going to be a little hard to see for a while. They're babies. I think it takes about something in my mouth. I think it takes about a week for them to grow up. So what we're going to do is we're not going to focus on looking at them. We'll take a little peek. Let's take a little peek. Where are they? There you go. There's my baby Moses. Very cute. Love them. We'll come back and check those out properly when they're grown up, though. So I want to kind of get all the exhibits done. And then what I'll do is I'll skip forward time a little bit. Well, I'll sit here, wait forward time a little bit, and then we'll check them all out in their fully grown state. But we can make the exhibit a little bit more interesting because it's a bit boring right now, to say the least. So our Laszlo, our Mosa, they want rocks, they want hedges, they want all this kind of lovely stuff. So we're going to rocks, we're going to ocean, and we just kind of maybe do a little rocky section over there and hit play. And we're just adding some rocks until they are happy, basically. Are they happy? They're happy. They want bushes now. So we add some bushes. Maybe we add some coral over there. A little corally section. Maybe a little coral over here. A little coral over here. A little coral over here. You good? Yeah, we're good. Right, we need trees, which obviously aren't proper trees, but it's like giant kelp, for example, which I think is really cool looking because it sticks out of the exhibit. Some oarweed. Some sea flowers. Water wheels. Are we good? Yeah. Yep, there we go. So, that's that done. Now, there is a key point I've forgotten here, which is that things need food to survive. So, it's a big creature. It needs large cuts. So, what we do is we're going to add... I'm loaded, so I'm just going to add 20 of these to my daily. Actually, maybe 25 just in case. And we're going to buy a bunch anyway. I say I'm loaded. My money has dropped significantly during this video. I've lost about 60k or something mad. And then there's a couple more things we need to do. We need to put a little water door on there so that our employees can get in and actually feed them. Wait, is that a Jurassic? I've never seen that gate before. There's a dino gate. I never noticed that. Oh my god, I must have unlocked it. I'm gonna put that. Yeah, little Jurassic Park gate. Oh, amazing. I actually never saw that. And the Triceratops still. That sounds cool. Let's put them both on. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's awesome. Right, sorry, I'm distracted by the prettiness. And they need food, and they need enrichment. So food, you know, it's a big creature. Let's get them a big underwater feeder, which would be... Improved feeder, that's 300, that's 200. So yeah, a large pipe feeder. And I'm going to click that and set it to large cuts. Fresh meat you can give to any of your carnivorous dinosaurs, or carnivorous creatures, but it's less specific. It's more expensive, but it's less specific, so you can feed it to anyone if you set it up like that. So it makes life easier. But if you want to choose the correct one, then you'll save about 50% off your money. Right, I'm gonna let them plop on, do their thing. Over here, we're gonna set up for our other thing, Megalodon. I mean, just imagine going to a dino park, to a prehistoric animal park, and there are Megalodons and Mosasauruses right next. I mean, it would just be the best day of your life. To be fair, I think you could go to a dino park and... Wait, what? Where's the other one gone? Did I not put it in? I think you could go to a dino park and see what's the most boring dinosaur? No dinosaur is boring. You know what I mean? Non-avian dinosaur. You can see any of them. Any of them. And I think it would be the best day of my life. Is that sad? I don't know. I don't think it is. Right, anyway, so they are on the way. This, what do they need? photic again, so we actually don't need to make any changes there. So let's set up for our last one as well. We've got some Sarcosuchus. We've only got 2. That's fine. So we only need a smaller habitat here. We need a 980-foot habitat for our Sarcosuchus. Let's just stick with the glass wall. We might go for the low one. Does it matter? Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to have that sitting in about here. Nice to leave a little bit of room. Give this a slightly funkier shape. I'm a funky guy, you know, it's just the way it is. That might be too small. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, so we're going to do this one a little bit differently. Because Sarcosuchus, you know, it wants to hang around on land as well. Of course it does. So what we're going to do, we're going to hop into terrain. We're going to raise the terrain a little bit. Okay, like that. Then we're going to flatten that. Actually, we're going to raise that again. No, we're going to flatten that first. We'll get to the other bit in a bit. So I'm just creating like a... Not the beach itself quite yet. This is more the... You know, you want kind of like a shallower section for your creatures to be able to get into the water, right? Something like that. And then we're going to elevate the terrain again. And this will be the actual beachy area. I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to be too small either. So this will be where they spend their time if they're on land, right? All making sense? Lovely. So I'm going to extend it out a little bit more. Like that, look at it. It's a little bit small. Just trying to keep it a bit varied in terms of pattern and stuff like that. And then we grab our smart water, and this is the clever bit. So we just pop that down. As you can see, it's kind of filled up to that lower beach. But if we fill it a little bit more, there you go, a little bit more. There we go. So we've made a lovely beach with like different levels of height. It's a really cool system. Honestly, the game is amazing. I retain this is a criminally underrated video game. I would play it so much more if people enjoyed it more. But I highly recommend you give it a go, especially with this DLC now. There's just so many creatures you can build, and there's tons of building options, and it's just really well made. IMO. Nobody's coming to see my creatures. I'm going to put some donation bins down, which are mercifully cheap, because it really is how you make all your money. Not that I really need it. Right, and let's grab our final couple of eggs, our couple of Sarcos. Plop those down over there. And they need, what do they need? They need a beach, so we should be good. Oh, actually, we're not good at all. I'm an idiot. We need our ocean biome again, so let's just drag that along there. Like so, and that now makes a beach. And again, they don't need. So basically, photic beach. A lagoon one would be like these two, but you'd have a heater in there warming everything up, essentially. There we go. Right. Let's get these popped out. We'll have a look at the babies, and then we'll zoom forward time. And I'll spend the meantime just doing a little decoration and all that kind of jazz, I suppose. I'm going to keep putting my sand around. And we're going to have to put some some like eateries in, as you would call them, in the business. Make sure people want to hang out over here. But yeah, I'm basically done with this playthrough. In terms of, I mean, there's a billion dinosaurs. The park could be 1,000 times bigger than this. More like, in terms of things to unlock and stuff, I'm very, very near the end. Although the final few things are super expensive. There we go, and we'll do a path there in a little bit. Right, our megalodons. Hey guys! Oh, you're very weird colours. I didn't expect the... You gotta remember, so when this game came out, these realistic, inverted commas, skins weren't actually... Oh, they're kind of... Oh, hello! They weren't... I wish this blur wasn't here, by the way. The realistic skins weren't an option. You had to have the cartoony-looking skins, right? Which were fine anyway. They're kind of cool. But maybe we'll try both. I'm going to put large cuts on again. I've got to assume that's large cuts. So they're going to get fed. Now, we can do the same again once we wait for our Sarcos. We can make their habitat just a little bit more interesting. So hop into here, hop into here, hop into here, hop into there, hop into everywhere. Unts, unts, unts. Maybe a little bit of terrain variation might be a cool idea, actually. Hopefully without ruining everything. Yeah, I might do that over it. Just so it looks a little bit more interesting, right? Bit of variation in there. We'll do the same over here as well. It's it's really like the water's proper, you know, it's physics and it's adaptive and it's pretty great. I've clearly put the wrong thing in here, by the way. I don't know. I think I put a beach one down rather than an ocean one down. I'm not sure. Come here. What did I put? I have no idea. Beach lagoon. What? Isn't this right? Did I have something else in hand, maybe? Oh, maybe. Like little rocky sections, like so. Gotta imagine that's enough. Yep, not ready yet. Let's grab some coral. Down here more at the bottom area, I think. And some trees. Oh, what? Oh, it requires... Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, no. That's what's gone wrong. Oh, my brain is stupid. Okay, at least we can... This is a much easier way to do this. Okay, I didn't realize they require... Wait, no. Oh! Oh my god, I'm actually a double idiot. You know what I forgot to do is put down the bloody... Guys! What is wrong with my brain? I was all okay, but I didn't have the tiles down originally. That's the only reason it wasn't working. I think I just need to talk to, like, someone. I don't know who, but yeah, just someone out there who can give me a hand. Alright, that's probably enough for the rock. Coral again. More down here at the bottom, as I say. You could spend some time building and making your exhibit super beautiful, obviously. The coral actually randomizes in... One of the cool things about this, I said this last time, but it's worth mentioning. I actually put things down, it randomizes in colour and shape and stuff like that, in size and everything, so... Keeps things nice and varied. They're ready to hatch. We'll do that in the morning. And I'm going to pause just for a sec. Get some of these in. Look at that. Look at that colour variation just popped up there. Lovely stuff. Avoid the giant kelp because I already got some on the other. Some water wheels. A few more rocks. I'm in that vibe. There we go. They should be happy, right? Yeah, look at that. Lovely, jubbly stuff. So they've got food. They've got a nice environment. Park is closing in a few seconds. We'll check out the baby Sarcos, and then we'll skip forward until they're all grown up. And then, more importantly than getting to see the full-size creatures, they get to wear hats as well. Right, let's have a little poke. Poop, poop. Why is everything red? Why aren't you, like, bright green, honestly? They're pretty cool, though, when they're not inside each other. I mean, look, everyone's... Never mind. Yeah, pretty cool little Sarcos. I might try out the... you know what? I'm going to show you this really quickly. So let's just exit to the main page. And you can see here on the bottom right, boop, you can swap between original and realistic. And I think just because of the visual style of the game, maybe most of them suit the cartoony style more. You know, I think that probably looks better. I wish they were green. I know that's a bit cliche, but everything is pink. The Megalodons are pink, they're pink. I think the Mosas... Yeah, the Mosas are also... Everything is pink. All three creatures I've picked are pink. We'll see what they look like as adults, but yeah, there's our little Sarcos. So I will finish setting all this up. We'll get them to adults, and I'll see you there in a second. Right, here we go then. Brand new day. All our aquatic critters have hit their full size, so let's go check them out in person. Starting with our lovely little Sarcosuchus down here. Hello, buddy. I've put the realistic one back on. I've kind of gone back and forth on which I prefer, but we'll go for realistic for now. There's our Sarcosuchus. Doing Sarcosuchus things. Like going, hello, I'm a Sarcosuchus. That's exactly what they sounded like. You don't know. You can't prove me wrong. Have a little nibble. Never seen a crocodilian in our game. It's quite cool, actually. Have a little shake shake. You go do your thing, pal. Yeah, I mean, I would complain, like, because they're all pink. But the Megalodons did show a little variation. And you know what? It's cool to see creatures, aquatic creatures, rendered in colours other than blue and green, right? Because they tend to always be rendered in blue and green on everything. So it is interesting. Now, I mean, that's because it makes more sense for them to be those colours, typically speaking. Because they want to blend in with their environment. But I think, you know, that sort of browny, reddish kind of colour could kind of work. Let's go check out the others. So over here we've got our Megalodon. There's a reason we're saving the Mosa for last, I'll tell you that much. Megalodon's having a little chomp. There he is. Absolutely tremendous. How you doing, buddy? What are you biting? Is that a flamingo? Sure is. We'll come check him out again in cartoon mode in a second. But, yeah, Megalodon. Pretty cool. Little chunky shark. Nice, it's got a bit of chunk to it. Would even make it chunkier, personally. But, not bad. Not bad at all. And we're going to hop over here. So the Megalodon got a little bit bigger. The Sarcosuchus got demonstrably bigger. The Mosasaurus became absolutely goddamn gigantic. This habitat is far too small for this Mosasaurus. I need to lower all the terrain very, very far down. Let's just do that, and do that, and do that, and do that again. And maybe one more time. Oh, it's caught on the bloody foliage. I'm sorry, guys. You might have to live with this world where, yeah, I don't know. At least I can get a good view of you, though, while you're just kind of trapped up there. I'm sure it's not healthy for you, but for me, it's immensely helpful. If I can get up this ridge. Come on. Yeah. They sound cool. They definitely sound cool. Yeah, this is kind of my bad. I mean, sort of. I feel like the terrain should drop the items on it, but I'm sure there's a good reason why it doesn't. I mean, sometimes that would be really annoying, because... No, I don't... I can't get up. I just want to look at my Mosasaurus. There we go. There we go. Oh, let's just zoom in more now, so because it's gigantic. It could be either, but either way, we've got ourselves a Mosasaurus. Let's quick save, and... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have, because of what I've done here. That was maybe a mistake. Let's hop back. Swap onto original, classic, vanilla, creme de la creme, maybe, somehow. And there's our big, very, very aggressively pink Sarcosuchus, to say the least. Looking actually pretty cool. I think I prefer the classic colours. I think most people probably prefer the realistic ones, but I think I lean classic. And look at this one. It's slightly different colour. It's got like a little bit of orange. What is that on your... What are you doing? I'll tell you what, let's give this one a hat. Knight, fez. It's going to be a knight, a fez, isn't it? I mean, that's a stylish Megalodon right there, to say the least. That is a very, very stylish Megalodon. I think we'll all agree. Yeah? Looks like a Time Lord. I'm trying to get it just... I don't want the blue colouring, so I'm trying to get it just... Where the lighting changes, you know? Okay, there's our Megalodon, and over here we have the, oh, they're kind of more orange than pink. Okay, it's kind of a pinky orange, but there is our Mosasaurus. Let's check out Edie. Let's give Edie a hat. What about the Roman hat? There you go, Edie. It's so tiny. The night helmet doesn't really work on ones like this, but the Roman one looks pretty good, actually. You can give these to your staff members as well. Gives them a nice little benefit. Anyways, that is Best in Park, my little sandbox park. And yeah, this is Parkasaurus. Really do recommend it if you're looking for a fun little park builder. Lots of variation in terms of decoration, lots of control in decoration and stuff like that. You know, you can string lights up and stuff. It's really nice. You can have bridges, yada yada yada. Yeah, I mean, I think it is just the visual style of the creatures that turns people off more than anything else. I think if they were higher fidelity, still cartoony, but maybe higher fidelity and a little less cartoony, I think maybe it would have done a little bit better. I don't know how well it did, of course. But I think it's a really, really cool game. I highly recommend everyone goes checks it out on Steam. Make your own Mosasaurus, who is absolutely raging. Make your own Megalodons. Don't know which one I'm going to... One of them has to be the thumbnail, you know? It can't be both of them. One of them has to be the thumbnail. Don't know which one it's going to be. I love them both dearly. Just pops by with the fez. Yeah, anyways, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.